Hello, welcome to our next session of mediation training. In this session, we're going to talk about how to generate solutions, steps towards solution generation. So let's go into our slides. And here we are. And let's get started. All right, so generating solutions. Here are the three main steps involved in generating solutions. 1, to brainstorm ideas. 2, to focus on mutually acceptable solutions. And 3, to formalize these solutions into written agreements. So let's start with facilitation brainstorm. Of course, we want to foster collaboration. We want to encourage the parties to suggest potential solutions. No idea is too small. No idea is too unrealistic. We want to gather as much creativity, as many ideas as possible. So collaboration is key. Second step is to resolve impasse. When we are stuck, when the parties are stuck, we want to open up the lenses. We want to bring them into the greater good, step out of the issue at hand and try to focus on what's the bigger context that we are trying to resolve here. And in that way, we can foster the flexibility to think of things from different angles, to look at situation with different lenses, reframe issues, and rethink boundaries. So an example here, instead of focusing on should the parent have or should they not have custody, we can shift the focus into what's necessary for the safety and the need of the child, or maybe what is necessary to reestablish that full custody. So we open up the lenses here again to resolve those impasses, looking for the greater good. Step 2 is to pick out those ideas, those solutions that are mutually acceptable. And the way we pick them out, the way we select out of a pool of ideas, which ones are mutually acceptable, is by checking how possible, how feasible they are, doing a reality check, and also focusing on the child's safety and the sustainability of those solutions. So we want to explore the consequences. We want to explore the potentiality of these solutions to actually take place. And so examples here is checking with questions such as, what might be the impact of the solution on your child's safety? How realistic is this for you? Is this truly possible that you can commit to this? So we keep focusing on that reality check. The other one is to encourage compromise, right? So parents may not win everything they want, but they may win here and lose there and win a little bit over there and adjust a little bit over here. So we may create a program, a path towards what the parent really want. An example here is, for example, working towards a path of reunification or creating an increased supervised visits over time until that parent gain full custody. So we can create scales of that solution that over time helps the resolution that helps achieve the resolution that the parent hoped for. And finally, child-focused. Of course, everything we do in dependency court has the child at the center of it, child's needs and child's safety. And of course, the greater good that focuses on what is the idea for the child's need and safety and how to manifest that. So these are 3 items to remember in terms of mutually acceptable solutions. And then finally, make sure we formalize the agreement and all the possible solutions get written down. You can start writing them down as you go, as the conversation is coming forward. You start jotting them down. You start creating those terms and conditions and make sure the parties understand them. So you want to read back to them what these terms and conditions will be, to make sure that they are in agreement and they are ready to commit and to make it happen. We want to document that, as I mentioned. We want to emphasize all the terms that are enforceable and all the commitments that the parents are making within those agreements, so that those are very clear. And we also want to make sure to have all the follow-up necessaries. Often we need to schedule follow-up sessions with relevant professionals like the social workers or family counselors, therapists, parenting classes, for example, or other kinds of treatments that may be necessary to prepare the parents for full custody. We want to make sure this is all part of our agreement, that this is all agreed upon by the parties, by the parents, so that they have whatever they need to make that agreement happen, to make the agreement sustainable. All right. Okay, so that's it for this session. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you in the next one.